there's Jack Robinson here from Superyacht Technology. I'm here with Willem Blommaart from Radio Zeeland, and we're going to be talking about a few of the innovations they've got going on at the moment. Now, I understand you very much have a plug-and-play bridge system. Could you explain a little bit more what plug-and-play means?
Yes, we can. What we did is we tried to bring the plug-and-play principle also to the bridge of a superyacht, meaning we prepare everything into the factory. We build it, we design it, we prepare the wiring already in-house. We have the factory acceptance tests, we have the Lloyd's or any other classification approvals, and after that we have the blessing of the owner, of course, and the yard, and then we ship it to the vessel. On board, we put it on board, we plug the cables that are wired out directly in a wire tray and are ready to go. So we reduce at least 80% of the time on board in timing.
So in ETO language, this is very much less crawling around with lots and lots of cables, which I'm sure our friends the ETOs will find very, very good. So also the words that we hear and associated with the brand of Radio Zeeland is timeless and expandable, which are very nice, but I would like to know what they mean.
I can explain you. If you look at the consoles and the panels we do, you won't see anything recognizable to a certain era or a certain model or make of equipment. That means after 10 years, even looking at the same bridge, you cannot determine that's a bridge from the 90s, the 80s, the 2000 or 2010 era, because there's nothing to discriminate the time frame from. So in 20 years even from now, it looks like the same as now, new, no determination of age. The same thing with expandable. We add touch screens and everything into the panels where we can add new features, new buttons, new switches, and put the equipment underneath. So if we want to expand to a new unit that's not here now, we can in the future, and without ruining the design or from the panels or the console.
And of course all of this pesky compliance technology which has to be fitted in somewhere on the bridge, which often has to be addressed, and I believe you can do that through screens as well that are available to save a little bit of space.
That's correct.
That's very good, very good. You have an outside panel bridge which I understand is also IP67 rated, so very good for our friends in the sailing market.
Definitely, we found out that the biggest problem on the outside of the vessels is either on sailing boats or on wing stations of motorboats is the durability against the weather. So what we do, we designed our panels from the beginning to be IP67. That means we can submerge them, and we will. Before delivering, every outside panel is 24 hours submerged to at least 4 inches or 10 centimeters of water, on which we exclude, of course, the controls for the engines, and if there's some VHFs there, we will block them from ingress as well. Okay. But our own panels are fully IP67 submergible in 10 centimeters of water.
So I suppose Vitters and Royal Houston must be very happy about this innovation in tech. One of the other ones, I mean, slightly related to this is, sorry to read this, but the Hybrid 3000, which I understand addresses the issue around heat spots, is a air-cooled screen.
Yes, we after many years ago we developed a water-cooled screen on which we now moved on in a new design, in a new air-cooled screen. The screen is 3000 nits plus. But that's not the biggest issue. The biggest issue is we get away with the heat. The solar loading of the sun will heat up the screen until you see black spots, and eventually even the screen turns black. Okay. What we found out is some technologies over the years from developing the water-cooled screen is new technology, new backlighting that will keep the screen on and no black spots and just full brightness, and keep you be able to see the screen and operate the boat from the flybridge or the wing.
As you can see, we're here at Carrara with our Italian friends. Now I'll just remind you that on all of the videos that we do here, the interviews, the technical specifications, because I know our friends technically want to be able to get these specifications, are available below these videos. You can just click on the yellow strip and download those. In addition, there will be a VR tour of many of the stands and tech, where you will be able to click on objects and view the technical specifications of the said technology. And I wanted to say thank you to Willem for talking to us today. Thanks so much.
Thank you very much.
That was Jack Robinson from Superyacht Technology.